Hey everybody, and welcome back to Fallout 76. I didn't expect to be back in Fallout 76 quite so soon, because they kind of, oh, hang on. There we go, thank you. I didn't expect to be back in Fallout 76 quite so soon, because this update wasn't supposed to release until next week, but Bethesda, for whatever reason, just went live with it a week early. So the Brotherhood of Steel have arrived in Appalachia. Well, again, because they were in Appalachia before and got driven out by Scorch Beast, but they're back. I haven't really, because this kind of got sprung on me this morning, I haven't really set up my weapons that much or anything like that. I had a look around, got my flamer, not much fuel with it, got a Gatling plasma, got my chainsaw and got my Gauze pistol. So we'll probably go for the Gatling plasma as our main weapon. We're set up for being a more of a heavy gunner minute, but with the where's the perks T? You now have legendary perks. I haven't got any yet, but I do hope to get some soon, and that might adjust how I do builds and things like that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to be back. I'm going to go over this way. One thing they have done is the food and drink. They have removed the negative effects from it and just kept the positive effects. A lot of people are very happy with that. I wouldn't say I personally am. But you know, I quite like the survival aspect of the game in that sense, but I do think that nowadays it was getting a little bit easy to get food and drink and all that type of stuff. So unless they could have gone to like one of two ways. One would be to make food and drink scarcer. The other one would be to, I guess, do what they did. I personally would have gone the other way and really doubled down on the survival aspect, because I think it was something that made this MMO different to others. But I think people take the easy way out, and I mean, it wasn't much of a problem with me. I had a backpack which had a perk that allowed me to carry a lot of food and drink, still does, so I just left it in there. I mean, I've got 57 canned dog foods in here for whatever reason, so it wasn't really a problem for me. But so I guess it doesn't really matter either way. But as I said, I think they could have gone two ways with it: made the food scarcer, or just taken away negative effects, and that's what they did. So you still get a positive effect with being well fed. So we will actually go that way, and I'll take a little rat away. 89 purified waters as well. So yeah, not gonna run out anytime soon, but that's fine. So we need to listen to the Brotherhood's message. Oh, I've actually hang on. I've made a mistake. In my audio, I turn off the Pip-Boy radio to save like any copyright issues.
The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of the Great War. If you require aid, or if you wish to join us in our mission, find us at Fort Atlas. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out.
Okay. Join us in making the future. So that's what they've kind of said. Let's turn the radio off now.
Attention.
So we're going to go to Atlas, which is up here. Yeah, up here. I think I might not just fast travel there and actually wander up. So thinking where I can kind of go to walk down towards it. Weirdly, probably here. We'll play the 23 caps. There we go. I'm actually playing this with keyboard and mouse because I haven't been able to play anything with keyboard and mouse for so long. And then all the games I have been playing, I've wanted to play on controller. But this, I thought, actually, I'll play this with keyboard and mouse, finally. Yeah, so that's the thing there. We might as well clear that out while we're here, but then we'll head on up to Fort Atlas. But I do love Fallout 76. I think it's one of those things where like people who've kind of been playing for a while are really into it. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you want to set off the alarms, to be completely honest. Okay. Oh. Sorry, dog. There's a guy around here, isn't there? They kind of drop off this way. There we go. There we go. Now, I should be using power, but oh. Ooh. There we go. What is using a stim pack? I can't even remember. C, X, just walk forward. T, Q should be that. Or is it that, in fact? Read about it also, I don't need that. Oh, it's going to be the numbers, isn't it? I forgot that's number 1. I don't know. Right away, psycho buff out. Thought we had it as like an automatic button. Oh, there's a guy there. I see you. You gone? I'll just run around there. There we go. I don't really need anything, but sure, whatever. So yeah, not really. I'll kind of play a bit and then work out how I want my build to actually look a little bit more. So I am very much set up for heavy guns at the minute, but I feel like if I'm going to be playing with keyboard and mouse, it's almost a bit of a waste to kind of go along that line. But as I said, we'd like to get some of those legendary perk cards. I don't actually know how I do. So I haven't even looked at that. I kind of like jumped in, played around a little bit, and then kind of cracked on. Okay, take the gunpowder. Sure, we'll have to make some of our own. Ammo soon. Cool. And we really don't need to take any food or drink or anything like that, basically. We really only take the junk that is quite rare. So, you know, just your general stuff. Okay, right, where is Atlas then? This way. Yeah, I was kind of saying that I really like Fallout 76 as an MMO, but I like just playing it on my own as well. So, yeah, I need to just work out the controls, one sec. So I am actually playing on like a private world, so which I like because I don't like having, especially on a new like update as well. Right, so left alt is grenade. Cool. Quick heal is H. Okay. Right, gotcha. And that is grenade, but we don't have any grenades. Cool, there we do. But I don't want the one which has got 2, because I actually do have 19. Yeah. Cool. Okay, that's all set. And yeah, as I said, like we're better with power armor with these big weapons, but like where I don't need it, it's probably not worth me doing it. I do realise though that my armor might be a little bit broken right now. Oh, this looks like Brotherhood up here. This is cool. Take it they're not enemies. Brotherhood hopeful level 75.
Sounds like a good trade to me.
No?
You buying this keep the peace idea these Brotherhood types are putting down?
Aren't you a Brotherhood type?
Have my eye on you.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna take you around.
Everything makes sense now. This is my place, my mission.
Oh, is it because they're hopeful, so they're not actually in the Brotherhood right now? That's an initiate. It would kind of make a bit more sense, I guess. But yeah, I love the game world of Appalachia. I've really enjoyed Wastelanders quest line. It was the best quest there was. Well, actually, it wasn't. I think the Mistress of Mysteries quest line was the best one. I enjoyed the Brotherhood like backstory as well. Come to the neighborhood. But Forging Trust. Meet the returned Brotherhood. I mean, they didn't come in an airship, so it's not quite as spectacular as Fallout 4, is it? But interesting. Looks like they've been up to. Good to know we still got the bugs in the game. Ooh. Hello.
Don't worry. Hello, Russell Dorsey, Brotherhood Initiate. Welcome to Fort Atlas.
Let you in with that mutation you have? Anyone
I'd like to speak to someone in charge.
Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off limits to civilians, but if you're interested, Knight Shin's in charge of the new recruits.
Shin.
He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to speak to him first if you want to get anywhere.
Okay. You had some other stuff that I want to talk to you
Something else
about.
I can help you with?
What Atlas?
Formerly the Atlas Observatory, now headquarters for the Brotherhood of Steel.
What's going on here?
Well, this is Fort Atlas, new headquarters of the Brotherhood of Steel in Appalachia. The Brotherhood's in the process of getting everything in order here, but already people from all over Appalachia are turning up. Some need help, some want to join, but it seems like everybody's curious what comes next.
Mm-hmm.
I just say what Paladin Romani says. We're here to help.
Okay. What's your story?
Me? Oh, I'm just a guy who wanted to be a part of something special. A place to do something that really mattered. I picked up the messages the Brotherhood were broadcasting on the way here, and I came out ahead to help set up the place, hoping they'd let me join. They liked my initiative, and now I'm an
They
initiate.
let you join.
Nice bit of symmetry, I thought.
Yeah. I'd like to know more about
Of
the Brotherhood.
course. What'd you want to know?
Many of the Brotherhood are here.
Pretty sure that's strategic information I'm not supposed to just give out to anybody that asks.
Fair enough. What's it like being an
Oh,
initiate?
it's an honor. I know that sounds like some recruiting poster nonsense, but really, it is. I finally feel like I'm part of something meaningful. Building a better world alongside other people who've committed their lives to that cause. Sure, sometimes it means doing guard shifts in the rain, but hey, small price to pay for real purpose, right?
Okay, what can you tell me about the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood of Steel is a... well, I guess you'd call it a military organization. Founded originally out in California around when the bombs fell. We're dedicated to rebuilding society and preserving old technology. Keeping the mistakes of the past from being repeated, you know?
I know.
One of the members from California could tell you more, I'm sure.
You actually have
Stay
members
safe
from
out there.
California here. Interesting. Okay. Rather hopeful. This does look very different from when I was here last time, and a lot of robots were just trying to brutally kill me. There I am in my power armor glory. T60 for the win, will I say. I wonder if they respect you a bit more if you wear power armor. I'm going to try it out.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stored, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Right.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin,
Okay. You can get through there. Shin.
if you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now.
Russell Dorsey said,
Did he?
talk to you.
Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary.
Dorsey thought I might be able to help out.
Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order?
I can think of no greater honor than to join your noble brotherhood.
If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately. Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But, if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate.
Oh, really?
We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or are looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me.
Okay. Sure.
Do this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you forward as an initiate candidate.
Okay. Thanks, Shin. Appreciate it. So, the power armor did nothing. Hello. Sean
Better
Hoffman.
have something useful to say to me.
Actually, Shin asked me to talk to you.
Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right. Keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he got to say to me?
Tell me what your problem
The
is.
problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
True. They're the Raiders.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power.
I don't know what you told me, Sean.
Thanks. I just needed someone to listen and take me seriously. I hope you can convince them.
Good to go. Okay. Oh, everyone else downstairs. I'm going to get out of this power armor.
Another nuke. You arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
I'm forgetting what the controls are. I haven't used mouse and keyboard so long. Right. Who else have we got down here? Okay, start with you, Hallie.
Hey. Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns?
The
You don't look
guns.
like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal?
Night Shin sent me to speak to you.
Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot.
She looks like a raider. So I take it guns is what you're after.
Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
Alright, buddy, you'll get your turn.
Ain't no kind of life wrapped
I was sure to tell Night Shin I wanted to ask you some other things
Why
first.
not? Hit me.
What's your story, Tally?
Oh, I'm just a poor country girl, you know. Parents died ages ago, so it's just me and a few friends trying to make our way in the world. It's pretty scary out there. Just a bunch of orphans helping each other out. And we're practically just kids. Had to grow up on our own. We'd sure feel a lot safer with some of those high-tech guns these Brotherhood have to scare off all the maniacs out there.
Be honest with me, Tally. Why do you want those guns?
Hey, you calling me a liar? I mean, I already told you. My
Dude.
friends and I just need them for self-defense. We'll pay good caps.
Tally, you're a raider. You're not a raider, are you?
What? Me? A raider? No.
She's a raider.
A little old me? Don't be silly.
Okay, I think we're done for now.
Yeah, whatever.
Tally's not going to get any guns.
Did you wish to speak with me?
Dr. Blackburn.
Yes. Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers.
Actually, Night Shin asked me to speak with you.
The severe gentleman in the power armor, yes?
He wasn't wearing power
Dr.
armor.
Edgar Blackburn at your service. And what did Night Shin want to know?
He asked me to find out what he wanted from the Brotherhood.
I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own.
Okay. I'm just now reply some other questions.
Very well. What did you wish to know?
I mean, what base?
I am sure you have more interesting things to do than listen to a poorly socialized wasteland doctor talk about himself. In short, I trained in multiple specialties before the war, and had a brief career as a research scientist prior to the bomb dropping. Finding myself fortunate enough to survive, I have continued my research, such as it is. Now I focus on the health of the people of Appalachia. Please do not ask me to examine any strange growths. I am not that kind of doctor.
Tell me about your research.
It would be difficult to express it in layman's terms. No offense intended. In essence, I have been studying the illnesses of Appalachia. For too long, people have relied on folk remedies and makeshift medicines. The long-term effects of this environment are concerning. Just because the radiation is survivable does not mean it is safe.
That's a good point. Are you working with Foundation?
Their hygiene standards are better than a lot at Crater, but no. I prefer to work in solitude. One day, perhaps, my research will be of benefit to them and all the other people of Appalachia.
Even though he has a really creepy,
Very
scary
well, then.
voice,
Perhaps we can be of assistance to one another, should our paths cross again.
as he's got a nice voice, but the way he speaks is creepy. The words he uses, but I actually think he could be quite useful. And Art, no.
Well, now look at you.
Why don't you look at me, Art?
You with these Steel brother fellas? I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them.
Sort of. Night Shin asked me to speak to you.
Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on them. Name's Art Knapp. So, what's this Knight fella sent you for?
Let's find out what you want from the Brotherhood.
A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these Steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too. Well, I ain't got much, and I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra, and I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these Steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair.
Yeah, it seems fair. I had some other questions
I'm
first.
not going anywhere just yet. Shoot.
Tell me more about yourself.
Ain't much to tell. Been a farmer one way or another, all my life. A daddy before me, and so on. Set up in these parts after I heard it was safe again. Turned out, there's plenty of raiders fixing to take what ain't nailed down. Much use bellyaching about it, but neither
pesky
am I
raiders.
just gonna roll over and let some bullies take what's mine.
Okay. Isn't your farm in danger anyway?
Got seed in the ground right now. I ain't yet seen a raider willing to scrabble in the soil for seeds, so I reckon it'll get by till I'm back.
Okay. And wouldn't turning over your crops be just as bad as them taking it?
Before they bombed the daylights out of everything, folks used to pay taxes in exchange for the government doing what it was supposed to do. Raiders will just take everything. This is a trade. Fair is fair, and a deal's a deal. I ain't care for people poking their noses into my business, but if a bushel or two to these Brotherhood keeps the raiders away, I can live with it.
Okay. Fair enough. See you around, huh?
Could be.
Okay, he sounds legit.
Hey, here comes trouble. I hope.
So I quite like her though, Tally Lane. If we do get the option to give her some guns, I think it would be funny just to give her guns. What's in here? Okay. Nothing I can get to. It's all worth pointing. I'm getting 144 frames per second in here. That's kind of cool.
Got something else to ask me?
Yeah, I did actually. What? Whoa, who are you? I don't even know you. What did I do? I'll do that.
Oh, can't even.
Okay, fine. We talked to him. I think he's genuine enough.
I gave you. Have you finished the task I gave you?
Yes. Spectre commissioners, I'm ready to report.
Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview.
High level. Dr. Blackburn was looking for supplies for his research.
The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing.
Okay. He actually said other people seem to need you more.
That shows commendable discipline. Scribe Valdez may have interest if he returns, but if so, he is her problem. That appears to resolve the matter on our end. Next report.
That was the trading share of cops for protection from raiders.
We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment.
Sounds like a fair deal
That's
to me.
irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply be hired out to every farmer and homesteader. We have our own concerns. Enough about that. What's next?
Tally Lane wants to buy guns from me?
No. We are not arms dealers.
I think she might actually be a raider. You shouldn't. She seems pretty
That
squirrely
aligns
to
with
me.
my observation of her when she arrived. Your judgment may be better than I expected. Moving on.
Sean Hockman was robbed by people claiming to be Brotherhood.
Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us.
What matters is he believes it, you should help him out.
That sounds like something Paladin Romani would say. But what he believes is of no concern of ours. Our people did not rob this man. We are not involved, and it should remain that way. That's everything.
Wow, with public relations
Against
like that,
my
you can't
initial
work out
judgment,
why
you have shown that you can
the
take
Brotherhood
orders and make yourself useful for the
are so
Brotherhood.
disliked.
You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
Okay, thanks. I'll do it.
Be vigilant, outsider.
Okay.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day. But look what else it
Ooh,
brought.
we're allowed in.
I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
Fancy.
I trust it wasn't a mistake to let you back here.
God, I really don't like you.
Each day in
There we
service
go.
of the Brotherhood is a
Mother of invention. That's what I found it.
Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here?
I wanted to join up, but Night Shin said you may help. Need some help.
A prospective initiate. The Night Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it?
Well, you seem a lot nicer than the other guys, so deal.
Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick
I'm up for it.
rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup.
Backup is what I do best,
Any
don't worry.
questions before we start?
I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
I have a few more questions.
All right, fire away.
Is it the kind of thing normal for a scribe?
Ideally, yes, actually. In practice, not at all. We're supposed to be the lore keepers, preserving old technology for the betterment of today. Instead, I spend all my time soldering wires on busted comms equipment or tightening screws on tracking scanners. This investigation will be a breath of fresh air. It's what being a scribe should be about.
Okay. You don't sound thrilled with your
Can I
art.
do it? Yes. But it's not my life's calling. Believe it or not, I didn't choose to be a scribe. I was born into it. My parents chose this life for me. I've gotten used to it, but it isn't mine. Night Shin would throw a fit if he heard just how unprofessional I was now. We should get back to business. Sorry. Business only.
Okay. I like her. Let's get back to discussing the
Sure.
mission.
Ready to go?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Great. Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit.
Okay. No probs. This is fancy. Got anything I can borrow, guys? No. Terminal here. I could. Ooh.
Robots everywhere, but all standard models.
Atlas Project Research Log 29293.
Order.
It's been 5 months. 5 months since that day. They abandoned
Watch
me.
your step, it's a mess up here.
The military never believed in Atlas.
This is
It was just another weapon.
my mission.
Oh, it's a
News
weapon, is it?
fell. Oh,
We're
what
all
did it
links in
matter?
a chain. Bound in Brotherhood.
Atlas, this research. It's been my life's work. We need Atlas. The world needs Atlas.
Free from America to rebuild
Now
it.
more than ever.
Take the old
I have
and
to finish
forge
it.
anew.
Everything I need, it's all here. I just need time. And hands. I've activated all the robots. They're security bots. They were never programmed for this, but it's all I've got. I can make it work. I've replaced the main
We should
lens,
get that mutation treated,
finished the particle
civilian,
analysis.
before it becomes a real
I
problem.
think the accelerator is finally stable. I'm so tired. But I have to keep going. Just a little more. It's almost done. Almost done.
Not a moment too soon. This is a
Ooh.
secure area. Treat it as such.
Ooh. Boys. What's that thing? That's like a... Oh, I want these things. Scrap bills. Just the near. So yeah, that was the research log from before. Brotherhood
just
got
future
here.
will be decided.
Let's head on down to where we need to get to. The substructure. I think this is new. I don't remember this in Atlas before. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Okay. Oh, there she is. Hi, Scribe. I might try using the pistol for a little bit. Or Gore's pistol, so I want to be a bit more accurate.
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war.
I mean, schematic is a good first step in the problem-solving process.
Are you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up.
Yep, fair enough. What's through here, though? There's some 38 rounds. Okay, alright, let's go, Scribe. Anything of interest here? So F brings up my wheel. Okay, good. Good to know. I was trying to bring up my light. Nope. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Okay, this was a bad idea. Time to get the big boy out. Actually. Oh shit, there's more. There we go.
Here's one. This looks like what we need. This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial.
Well, seeing as that was a little bit more than I expected, actually, there, high-level stuff, we'll actually take this a bit more seriously now. Okay, so this is the Doctor. That's thanks to you. Iron focus with a combat iron focus. There's all strong feedback. Induction core processing unit. Okay, we'll take it. Right, dismissal of Dr. Isaac Hammond asking me to oversee and shut down Atlas project. Battle principle key. Okay. So in other words, he couldn't get it to work. Seems to me like the general theme of it. Okay, I guess the next one's over here.
Here's a document.
Single-use Atlas device requires a huge intake of coolant to keep the machine operational. Pumping the coolant through the device during operation puts a worrying amount of stress on its pipes, pumps, and valves. Repeated usage testing has revealed signs of cracks and breakage throughout. Furthermore, hasty construction of the machines led to structural flaws could lead to high-pressure build-up in the intake points. It could have destructive results if not addressed. Those flaws could have been averted with careful design protocols, but the pressures of the war overrode these concerns. We'd be remiss not to recommend an excess of caution proceeding with future projects. Okay.
I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec.
Okay.
That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? Oh, I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this.
Oh. Damn. Why have I not got 8 charisma? should be able to get that. What's my charisma? 6. What if I... Have I got anything that increases my charisma? What about a drug? Hang on. Sort something that did charisma. Charisma -2. Okay. That's not what we wanted. Charisma 1. Charisma 3.
That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. Wow. This is...
Okay. There we go.
I guess you're right.
I love drugs.
There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here.
Of course they did.
Really advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood.
Okay. They should have told me we were actually military based. I'm even more on board. Thanks for filling me in.
I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find.
True.
Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups?
Got it.
Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after.
Okay. No problem. So... Oh, here we go.
Looks like we've got company.
Oh, where?
Back at it.
Oh, it's a legendary one. Bloody hell. Oh my god. I didn't even realise. What the hell? Oh, this is quite nice though. Actually a challenge.
I'm down.
Okay. Didn't even realise. Unbelievable that I died. Sorry, Scribe. Where are they? Right, let's got the legendary one. What are they? Cloaking wood right leg. That's actually quite good. I was trying to make a full set of wood armour. Where are you? Okay. That's my bad. Terrible. Terrible person. Okay, run a diagnostic check. Oh god. Is it like level 1? I thought it's quite nice. We have like high level things which can actually hurt you. Right, let's do the valve. Oh bloody hell.
Let's talk.
Didn't expect that.
All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus?
Is aligned?
Misaligned. Problematic to say the least. Next, we have the release valve. That went... Well, what was your assessment?
It released pressure, so okay.
Not okay. Explosive decompression is not what we're looking for. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well, so far.
Some discussion. I was expecting a
Nobody
test.
does, outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate new prospects this way. if I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? Think on your feet? If you can, you earn my favor. If you can't, then, well, maybe I reconsider my recommendation. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions? Or are you ready to get started?
I'm ready. We're good to go.
I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do.
Okay. What does she want us to do? Extract components from the Atlas machine. Oh, they're up there. Okay. Or... oh, that's my... that's everything I brought. Thank you. That's quite embarrassing to die like that. But I wasn't really expecting such a fight, actually. So that's kind of cool. I'll know in future. Okay, I was obviously wrong when they're not upstairs. Oh, they're kind of like up there. How do I get up there? Those stairs, no? How do I get to those stairs? Around here. Okay. Oh, it's actually... oh no, this isn't the... no, this is a new bit. Okay. Okay. Jenny, I get wire from source and lift everything out together. Sweet. Okay, we can do that. Skillful. The others, I don't know though what sort of level things we're going to be able to do. Have a look. Strength. Cool, can do that one. And what's this for? Final one. That's there. It says around here. Yeah. Kind of looking around here now. Purified water. Ah, there we go. Execute full CPU removal protocol.
Oh,
sweet.
I thought of one more thing. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core?
Okay, induction coil. Ooh. Unhook both wires and slide the coil out.
Huh?
Oop.
What was that?
Whoops. Steer with canister assists for positive. How you go about extract it? Can you swap it with a heavy sack of dirt, Indiana Jones style?
That doesn't sound good.
Uh-oh. Where are they? Oh.
Attention. This is now a
Where are
combat
they?
zone. You may suffer harm up to and including death if you remain in the area. This notice required by law.
Okay, taking him out. Any more from him on? Oh crap, behind me. Where is he? There he is. Look at these crazy bastards driving off. Okay, got any more? Yeah, there.
Glad that's over with.
Okay. Oh shit. Another legendary. Where is he? Let's try and read. Okay. Flipping heck. I don't like these tight fights, they're a bit intense, aren't they? What the hell is that?
Hello.
Are you dead? She did have a legendary item, yes. Oh, that's any good. God, it's literally tons of them. Okay, we done? Yeah, we'll start taking these fights seriously because there's yeah, quite a lot of robots. And I had the old big guns. Might as well take ones, I guess. Lead scrap's good. Yes, more lead. Think about it now, what I could have done was put little mines outside these things. Right, let's speak to the scribe.
Whew. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? This is... Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine?
Yes. They say ultrasight has unlimited potential.
Fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy. They condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate. And soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales.
Oh, thanks, Valdez.
I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in.
Cool.
After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
Thank you. Okay. Good stuff. Ooh. Yeah. That got a bit intense. Next question is... Oh, the fact find. What is the fact find? Sounds like a weapon. It is. Bullets explode for area damage. It's a pistol. Okay. It's kind of cool. Shoots an additional projectile and bullets explode. Oh, cool. Looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Right, next question is, where do we want to go? I think we go up here, don't we? Out here, yeah, here we go. What we will do, I think, is finish up there. We will speak to Paladin Romani after this. But yeah, till then guys, thank you for watching as always. Been my pleasure. I'll see you soon.